Hi everyone, I know it's been a while and I'm excited to use my new golden artist color, gold color today in my new painting. I started off by sketching an elephant on a canvas and I'm doing the background with like a dark ultramarine with a little bit of violet mixed into it, so it's a nice dark color so that the elephant really pops. I'm not doing this painting for anybody but myself. I love elephants. I feel very spiritually connected to them, their personality, their strength, their beauty, their culture that surrounds them. I just find them incredible. So this painting is just for me. I'm gonna hang it up in my bedroom so I can look at it and remind myself that I am the elephant. So because I'm working with such a dark color, it takes a couple layers for it to really cover up the canvas. Now, had I been using a higher quality paint with a stronger pigment, I might have not needed so many layers, but the gold paint is the only high quality paint I have. I'm using Artist Loft for the rest of it because I haven't built up my collection of high quality paints yet. Now I'm starting to paint the actual elephant itself. Again, I'm using Artist Loft, just white and a little bit of gray to highlight some of the little creases, but I don't want it to look super realistic. I've done an elephant like that before for my friend's nursery. It turned out pretty cute. I'm gonna have to redo it one day though, just so I can see how much my skills have improved since I've done that. But yeah, so I'm just going around what I've sketched and highlighting the areas that I think need to be highlighted so that the elephant looks more like an elephant. Eyes are usually really powerful imagery in paintings. I haven't mastered eyes yet, so I wanted to keep it very simple. I don't think the eyes on this turned out too bad. Again, like I said, very simple. I added a little highlight dot so you can see that there's a little bit of light reflecting in the eyes, but it's nothing extremely detailed. I'm doing the ears with some creases, a little bit of shadowing, but not much. Again, just trying to get the basic image of an elephant, not a super detailed, realistic. I'm talking about making this painting in the present tense, but really I worked on this a couple months back. I haven't really had much time on my hands to do a lot of painting, which is a shame because it's my happy place and I really should be taking more time for myself to really relax and center myself, which is what I do when I'm painting. It's probably why my anxiety has just been so through the roof. So now we're getting to the exciting part. I get to use my new fancy paint, the high quality pigment, which I've never used before, and I was so impressed with how smooth it spread on the canvas and how long it took to dry. It took a little bit longer to dry, which makes it a lot easier to work with. And also how much paint I've actually used in total. Like, to do this entire painting, I only used like a small dollop about the size of my thumbnail versus what it would have taken me had I just used a cheaper paint. I was very impressed with how little paint I actually used. It was really cool. I had to correct a little mistake there. I don't know why I kept that in the video. One of the benefits of acrylic is you can always paint over with some white and redo it all over again. My petals weren't even or symmetrical. I do my best, but I'm still learning, right? One thing at a time. I'm doing like a mandala, I think that's what they're called. I know I should really figure my stuff out before I start culturally appropriating. I'm not really using a reference photo per se, I'm just kind of going with whatever I find looks pretty at the time. I had a couple examples that I looked up just so I can get some different pattern ideas, but really I just ended up just doing whatever, which is one of my favorite things to do when you're painting, right? Just go with whatever inspires you. Originally, when I was planning on making this video, I was going to do like an essay almost about how elephants are endangered and how we need to do more to protect them. But time has passed by and I haven't done any research. Well, I did do a little bit, but not enough to make a whole video about it and really go into the details that I wanted to. I also wanted to make a donation to the World Wildlife Foundation for the elephants. I would like to still do that in the future, but that's for another video. I'm recording the voiceover while I'm on a short-term sick leave. Had a little surgery done, so I'm recovering right now. But I have finally have some time to myself so I can work on this video. Do you like my little trick there that I used with the cup to get my circle? We have to be creative in all the tools that we use. I sometimes even use toothpicks for really, really small detail. I know there are brushes that you can get for it, but tools that you find around the house also help. I'm also using a ruler in this one too, so I can get some straight lines. But like I said, I'm not really following any specific pattern. I'm just doing what feels right at the time. I was really hoping with the new setup that I had MacGyvered with the camera overhead that you would see my head less, but apparently I just can't help getting my face right up on that canvas, and I'm sorry for blocking the view. I need to work on that. I usually edit out when I'm using a pencil, but now you guys know my dirty secret. I really like how the gold looks on the white with the dark purple background. I find it just gives it that perfect amount of pop. So it really the elephant is the center image, but the artwork on the elephant is the center image of the center image, if that makes any sense. I'm really, really sorry if that was extremely lame. As far as new improvements that I've done in this video, I added a little subscribe sticker in the corner, which I'm really proud of myself for doing. I know it's super lame, but doing something new every video, learning something new every time. Going for a little bit of a lotus look lower on the trunk. I don't think I did too bad of a job at getting the petals on this one. Some of the parts in the mandala that I did are a little bit off center and I can see them now, but I think I did okay for a first try, and practice makes perfect, right? With every new painting I get a little better and I try new things. Plus this elephant is for me and not anybody else. So if you don't like it, you don't have to watch this video. Yeah, I really think this part of the mandala is my favorite. I like the little S shapes. I find it gives it a little flair. I don't know, it just looks a little bit different than the rest of it, and I like it. I would like to paint with more gold again. I'm not exactly sure what else I can do with it, but that's another opportunity for another creative experience using gold. Or maybe I'll use another metallic color and something else. Maybe silver. That'd be cool. So we're getting close to the end now. I'm just doing a couple little drops to kind of close it all together, and I want to take the chance to thank everybody for watching, and sorry for the delay again. I will work on being better. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Bye.